So we all know Jax is trans. Yeah, that's a pretty well-established fact of the story now. And I think there's one little takeaway that I don't think a particular group of people are going to take away from it, but they probably should. And that is the nihilistic, self hating man who also then turns that hatred onto everyone around him. And what that does to you, and how much of a rotten person that turns you into, and how much you will fumble your life by becoming a self hating person. And I'm not talking in like the lighthearted, like, oh, I hate myself kind of jokes, but in the way that Jax does, that I have only seen replicated in real life by incel men. Dudes that spend all their time in one kind of nihilistic thought patterns and only find the way to cope with that being in utter hatred and sarcasm and nihilism. And honestly, I see those people in Jax as a character. And I feel like his story should be indicative of what happens if you don't not just accept yourself, but just learn to actually live with the world around you. One of Jax's most fatal flaws is the fact that he is in complete denial about the reality that he's in, and he refuses to change. He refuses to adapt or really cope with it. And he just becomes more hateful and terrible as time goes on. And that's a really sad thing to see. It's the tragedy of his character. But a bigger tragedy is that I've met people who are like Jax. I've met people who are just so stewing in self hatred and unable to accept themselves and the world around them that it kind of abstracts them as people. Not in the sense of they actually die, but they become unrecognizable, kind of thrashing, violent thralls that are so lost in their own confusion that they can't see the beauty of the world around them.